Crispy Divine, Central Mass Vapors, here for another juice time. Juice time. Let's drip, 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 drip.
Welcome everybody to the Juice Time. I am your host, Crispy Divine. Get your wicks wet and fog your space. I'll help you figure out which flavor to chase. I bring to you the Juice Time review. I'll try it first so that you don't have to.
Ooh, that's nice. Thick, creamy juice is what's in store for us today, okay? Today we're going to look at a brand of juice that if you have not tried, it is an absolute must, okay? So in music, right, we have those, local bands, right? We got people that, don't have a ton of CDs out and don't go on these big world tours, but they have a huge impact in the music scene, okay? One of these juices, or one of these juice manufacturers or whatever, it reminds me something along the lines of that. If you Google this company, you're not going to see 150 hits on YouTube or Google about this company. They have a cool Facebook page for their juice. They also have a Facebook group that you can join on, but I heard about this juice through a group buy on Facebook, and by the descriptions of the juice alone made me go out and buy some. And I'm gonna talk about one of my favorites that I got, and then my homegirl Amanda's gonna sit in and talk a little bit about her favorite that she got. So why don't we go ahead and start, and we'll get on with this juice time. Alright, so, oh my gosh. First up on the agenda, this is called Atty Eze, okay? Atty Eze. And if you cannot read what it says, I will read it for you. This is a lube 'em up, blow 'em out with Atty Eze, drip tested, Plume approved, okay? So basically, in a nutshell, this juice is for drippers by drippers. That's what their tagline is. At least that's what I read on Facebook, so I'm assuming it's their tagline. Just by looks alone, I mean, if you can't see how thick that shit is, then use blind, okay? This stuff is thick juice, okay? It is strictly a dripping juice, max VG. I got this in a 6 milligram nicotine. It is called the Duke, okay? I am not a huge sweetie fruit person, whatever, we all know that, but one of my favorite juices, of course, and I'm like a fucking broken record, is Andromeda, and Andromeda has a blueberry base to it, right? Well, as first thing I seen when I read about Atty Eze, the Duke, was it was a blueberry like muffin, okay? I thought when I first read it, it's a blueberry like coffee cake with like a cinnamon crumble, I think, or blueberry coffee cake, maybe. That's it. When I just reread it on the actual Atty Eze site, it said blueberry muffin. Either way, it's correct, okay? So first things first, let me go ahead and take a nice rip off of this, and I will get to my first thoughts, okay? Well, actually, I lied. First thoughts is always the smell. Alright, so it's funny because the first smell that when I smelled it at first, I thought maybe it wasn't going to be for me because it seemed very, very floral, okay? And I don't go for that floral juice type stuff. But once you get into it, and this is why the smelling doesn't always work, you taste something completely different. Well, at least I should say you taste the smell, and the smell of the blueberry you definitely get the taste of, but it's not the floral notes that I would think. So let me just show you how this stuff not only makes me feel when I vape it, but also how it produces the vapor. Oh, almost didn't work. Okay, so first things first, this tastes like heaven. okay? First things first, it tastes like heaven. You get hit in the face with this awesome, sweet, but tangy blueberry flavor, which totally does it for me. Tanginess is key for me, okay? It tastes like a tangy blueberry something, okay? Now, this is the type of juice where you taste it once, you taste the tangy blueberry, you taste it again, you're going to get that bakery, baked goods, blueberry muffin or coffee cake type feel. I get the tangy blueberry maybe 85% of the time, and then all of a sudden, something like you exhale and you just get this sweet, like cinnamony, you know, um, bakery style type flavor, but you never lose that tanginess like blueberry, right? God. And just for the simple fact that it tastes so good, I want more. But the vapor production in this is absolutely insane. And for something that is such a high VG juice and to get such a nice potent flavor is crazy. But like I said, you're gonna buy this because you like dripping, not because you want to put this in a tank, okay? But it is just really good. I mean, come on. Delicious. See, right there, I got that flavor of that bakery, like muffiny or coffee cakey type of vape. But again, I don't lose that blueberry, tanginess blueberry, okay? So it's the Duke. It's Atty Eze. It's definitely something that you're going to want to check out. I believe you can order this from Facebook. I will leave the description for this guy and or for this juice and the the link to the website or their Facebook group that you can go and check them out. But this is a 120 ml bottle, I believe I bought. It wasn't expensive at all. Very, very good quality juice for a very, very good price. I've been putting it in 30 ml bottles, but if you're going to put it in 30 ml little bottles, make sure you don't use those thin needle tip bottles because the vapor or the juice is so friggin' thick, it comes out really, really slow. So you have to have a bigger top to it, okay? I learned that the hard way. So that is the Duke. It's delicious. Let me give you one more vape, and then I'm going to pass it on to Amanda, who's going to tell you a little story about a juice that she loves.
Hi everyone, it's Amanda. I'm sitting in on Chrispy's JuiceTime tonight. We are reviewing the Atty Eze Juice that we bought off a group buy on Facebook. This one is called the Joker, and what it is it's a cotton candy bubble gum, and it is probably one of my favorite juices right now. There was a juice I used to get all the time, and it was a cotton candy juice, and I loved it. It was my juice of choice. It was my go-to everyday vape, and then the company discontinued it, and I was super bummed. And I looked for juices similar to it all the time and could never find anything. And then we saw this on the group buy, and I was like, ooh, okay, let's try it out. So I got it. It's really good. It has it's really strong in cotton candy flavor, but it has that hint of bubblegum. What it reminds me of is like a Bubblicious, like cotton candy flavor Bubblicious gum. It's delicious. Now I'm a dripper, but I'm not a cloud chaser, so the clouds or it doesn't matter to me. And I would also say a little trick if anybody likes menthol is I take a little drop or two of menthol and put it on top of the juice, and it does the trick for me. I like menthol every now and then, so it helps me. Like when I get a craving when I have a drink or something for like a menthol flavor, it helps cut my cravings for the nicotine, for the cigarettes. Sorry. So that's that. I would definitely recommend trying Atty Eze. It is great juice. I know Chris did the review for the Duke, but I am also a big fan of that as well. The blueberry flavor is just so delicious in it. All right, everyone have a good night, and hopefully I'll invade Chrispy's Juice Time again.
Well,
Right.
thank you very much, Amanda, for that lovely, lovely review on Atty Eze, the Joker. I do not share her enthusiasm for bubblegum or cotton candy vapes, though I will say that whenever she is vaping on it, you can definitely smell it, and it does smell pretty good. Just not my cup of tea. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us today on this Juice Time. I want to thank everybody for coming and having some fun with us, and stay tuned for more antics with my cat. Neeks. You can't always be inside the video, Neeks. It's not right. She's sitting right here next to me. See? Say goodbye, Neeks. Goodbye, Neeks.